is it about New Mexico that just captures my heart? I want to go get some corn. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything in there you're gonna like. I don't think there's anything in there. Look what I got. Oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Shall we go see a petrified forest? We're a mile away.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Got to find your own.
I want to go get some corn. They said sweet corn. Let's go get some corn. Cherry butter, apple butter, peach. Ooh, blueberry preserves. Ooh, yummy. Wow. $1 an ear. Should I? That's a lot. It better be good. I'll get 2. They're roasting their own chilies. How fun. New Mexico is actually known as the chili capital of the world because for hundreds of years, New Mexicans have perfected the art of growing chilies from their rocky and rugged soil. No one is ever going to love me like my dog. Look, oh, she's in my seat even. Hi, baby girl. Hi. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything in there you're gonna like. I don't think there's anything in there. Look what I got. Oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got dill, beans. I got apple butter. I was just thinking as I was driving, what am I going to have on my buckwheat pancakes today? Because I'm really trying to cut back on the fat that I eat. And, you know, I usually do peanut butter or even vegan butter, but I really am trying to cut back on fat. So I was thinking, oh, I was thinking yogurt mixed with protein powder. But you know what I can do? I can mix the yogurt with the apple butter to kind of dilute the sugar. Ooh, that's what I'm going to do. And then I bought Serrano salsa. She said it's a little above medium. And then I bought a couple peaches from Colorado. Oh my God, they smell really good. Isn't this a beautiful white onion? I had to buy it just because it was so beautiful. It was $1.50. They were expensive. And then I bought, these are sweet. They said they were sweet banana peppers, I think. I didn't buy any jalapenos. I don't know why. I should have. I like jalapenos. Oh, I bought these though. Look at that. They're still hot. Medium red roasted peppers. Oh my God, I'm really excited about those. Maybe I'll make some gnocchi again tonight. And then my super expensive corn. It better be good. $1 an ear. That's ridiculous. God, I remember when I was a kid in New York. I remember them being on sale for like, maybe not even a kid, it's like 12 for $1, right? I guess it's not as plentiful here as the Northeast. All right, oh, you want to see behind me? Look. Oh, they're already, a lot of them are picked. Mastering the Land has given their chilies its unparalleled world-famous flavor that you can't find anywhere else. I'm assuming the flowers, what are those, marigolds, are to keep the critters away. You know, in Napa Valley, they use roses to keep the critters away from the grapes. It looks like marigolds. Marigolds to keep the critters away. Do you guys know about that? Any gardeners out there? All right. Well, that was a fun stop. Didn't get to go. You gonna hold my hand? You wanna hold my hand? I love you so much. When's the last time you Googled yourself? So I'm just Googling myself now to see what information there is about me online. And I'm happy to say, thanks to Delete Me, I'm not finding my personal information. That's a really good sign. Several months ago, I did a deep dive on my name and my mother's name. I wanted to see what was available, and I was shocked to see that there were hundreds of data brokers sharing and selling my information and my mother's information online. And I'm not talking just about name. I'm talking about address and phone number for both me and my mother. And of course, my mother is elderly, and that was a huge concern for me. So several months ago, I found Delete Me and hired their service to help me contact all these data brokers and get rid of my information and my mother's information online. So I was really excited. After using them for several months, they contacted me to sponsor a video, and they are sponsoring today's video so that I can tell you how to keep yourself safe and private online. The risk of having these data brokers selling your information is that you're leaving yourself open to stalkers, harassment. Let's just say you leave a comment online that somebody doesn't like. You know, things are pretty heated these days. People are getting doxxed, which means that on these hostile websites, personal information is getting published, putting you and your family and your loved ones at risk. And it also leaves you open to identity theft and scams like my mother was victim of. So it's just crazy how much information is out there about you, and you probably don't even know it. So I went ahead and I signed up for Delete Me. I filled out the questionnaire for both me and my mom, and it asks you your name, any other names you might have gone by, former addresses, former phone numbers, and Delete Me instantly goes to work looking at all the data brokers who are selling your information and submitting requests on your behalf to delete your information from their sites. I was really impressed to see that within a week they had deleted dozens of records. And every month I get a report that Delete Me is still working for me. Each and every month they are scouring the internet, identifying data brokers and deleting my information as well as my mother. So it really has given me peace of mind. If you want the same peace of mind for you, for your loved ones, for your vulnerable aging parents, go ahead and sign up for Delete Me now. Scan the QR code right here or use the link in the video description below with discount code CarolynsRV, and you're going to save 20% off your Delete Me subscription. Go ahead and get started today if your privacy and your family's privacy is important to you. Discount code, link in the video description below, 20% off. These are my favorite stops, especially when they're easy in an RV. You know, they got plenty of parking, and they oftentimes they sneak up on you. And it's impossible to get in unless I turn around. This one was really easy. And I always love supporting small businesses, you know, when I can help it. So, awesome stop. I don't remember where I am. I'm almost in Aztec. I can't remember the name of the highway, but I'm almost in Aztec, New Mexico. There's a free dump station that the city has. Free dump and water and garbage. So, this is kind of steep. So that's where I'm heading. Nice stop if you're in the area and you love chilies and expensive produce. Probably not even organic. Oh, that was blurry. Welcome to Aztec. It's blurry. They are some of the best preserved Chacoan structures of its kind.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto US 550 North, North Main Avenue. Turn right onto North Park Avenue, then turn right.
Is that Park Avenue? Okay.
Take the next right, then turn right.
Okay. I think maybe I didn't turn at the right place. I see it.
You have arrived.
Have I? Oh yeah, I see it. Oh shit, I should have come in from the other direction. Oh no, I shouldn't have. Wait a minute. Wow, dump potable water, flush water and potable water and garbage cans. Thanks, Aztec, New Mexico. Seriously. And now I feel like I need to go spend some money here. Well, I spent money up the road. It was like $40 for all that. I thought it would be a lot more than that, but... Centuries ago, these Aztec ruins were a central gathering place, a thriving cultural capital for ancestral Puebloans. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and an amazing landmark to witness the roots of civilization. Who remembers going to those when they were a kid? Who remembers? I do. Full disclosure, I drove out there. I was gonna visit after I dumped my tanks, but it is a pretty small parking lot and there was no place for me to park, so I drove through and moseyed on. Aztec was established in the late 1800s, and when it first began, it was only a trading post in Taos until about the 1880s. It wasn't until 1887 that Aztec became the established community that it is today.
I missed it. Oh, I forgot.
Interestingly, the town was given the name Aztec by the misguided notion of Escalane's visit to the San Juan Basin and finding the large ruins. It's now known as the Aztec National Monument. However, they weren't built by the Aztec, they were built by the Anasazi. Yet, the early settlers were largely Mexican, and so they retained the name Aztec. One of the nicest parts of dumping your tanks is that you can have your windows rolled down. You can't. When there's anything in your black tank, the what's it called? It sucks the black tank right out and through the window, no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it. I've tried everything. So you really can't have your windows rolled down when you got stuff in your black tank. But right now, the only thing in my black tank is the little bit of water and the black tank treatment, so I don't smell anything. It's nice.
Heat of the summer over desert land where the sun beats down like a cattle brand. No sign of water, but you quench my thirst. You're the only one living, and still you burn. You're a sight to see, so fierce, so free, such a mystery. Keep going your way, don't ever change, baby. I see you shining in a world of shade. Try to steal your color, but you still don't fade. I
apple butter, yogurt, and hemp seeds for more protein.
I wanna pull you close, keep you warm in the winter when you're down on your own. Such a reckless heart, beauty wrapped in dangerous arms, but I want every part. All the thorns and the scars make you who you are. I see you shining in a world of shade. Try to steal your color, but you still don't fade. I wanna take you to the after hour. Cactus flower, you're my cactus flower. I see you shining in a world of shade. Try to steal your color, but you still don't fade. I wanna take you to the after hour. Cactus flower, you're my
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South Puerco Drive.
I always like to visit small food co-ops wherever and whenever I can, and this one happened to have a billboard on the interstate. So I made the special trip to go into the co-op. I didn't film. It was itty bitty. I don't even think I bought anything. I did. I bought something. One thing, I can't remember what. Gallup, New Mexico has dozens of murals that are inspired by regional history and cultures, and they are both downtown and around the community. And just 20 of them are within walking distance of downtown. The works of art vary in style, size, and working together, they share Gallup's rich and romantic history, patriotism, and Native American culture. Another gorgeous mural. To you, our children, we bring home the Navajo code. It is our way of saying, speak Navajo and defend our way of life. What is it about New Mexico that just captures my heart? I just love it here. I mean, it's funky and it's quirky. I should get a new tattoo. Been wanting a new one for a while. And it's rich with history, and it feels like the history is still alive. I mean, yeah, you can see there's poverty. There's poverty in every state. I see it everywhere. But it definitely almost does have like a little bit of a shadow vibe here, I think is the best way to put it. I know like there's a lot of crime and stuff like that. Maybe that's part of what draws me to it. My old self drawn to shadowy things. To put it in therapy terminology. My goodness. Rex Historical Museum. Oh, Route 66.
At the light, turn left onto South 2nd Street. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto West Maloney Avenue.
There's an eagle. There's a deer. I think a bear. Oh, that's really cool. I don't think I've ever been here. I went into two of the gift shops here. They were pretty cool. I went into this TP and another one a little further down the road looking for souvenirs for my mother. My mother loves Native American things. Unfortunately, they did not allow any video or pictures in either of these gift shops, so I didn't take any. But just got a couple things for my mom and went to the rest area down the way and had a snack and then moved on. So I'm going right by the Petrified Forest National Park. I've never been there. I have a National Park pass. You can't camp there. There's no camping. So I have a National Park pass so I can get in for free. So I might as well drive through. I can't film. It is against the law, or against the rules. Subject to big fines for YouTubers who monetize their channels, or anybody who monetizes their content to do video. I can take 1.5 million pictures. As soon as I hit that record button, I am breaking the rules without a permit. And I did a whole video. I think I did a video. I talked about it before. So the permit is several $100s. They treat me with a cell phone or a camera just like they treat a Hollywood movie. So I have to apply weeks ahead of time, which is a problem for me because I never know where I'm going to be weeks ahead of time. And it costs money, a few $100s. And applying for the permit is not guaranteed that you will get the permit. So I could pay $300 $300 and not even be awarded the permit. So anyway, I'm going to go through and take some pictures for you. Yeah, I'm excited. And I'll tell you about it too when we get closer. My whole trip across the country, I have seen so many construction projects, you know, replacing roads and bridges, and it's all due to the Joe Biden infrastructure bill that he passed, multi-million or billion-dollar. And also, I can't help but think about all the jobs that have been created. So that's all adding to us having the strongest economy in the developed world with the lowest inflation of any country in the developed world. You know, everybody was hit with inflation really bad after the pandemic because of supply and demand and all kinds of things. The whole world had ridiculous inflation, and the United States has recovered better than any other developed nation. In fact, the World Bank just issued a statement. The World Bank has nothing to do with the United States, just issued a statement saying that the world economy is getting strengthened because of how well the American economy is doing, because our economy is so big it affects the rest of the world, and because our economy is so strong, the rest of the world is doing better. So a lot of good things have happened. I know a lot of you don't believe it, but it takes a little research. Just do a little research. That's a fact. We have one of the strongest economies of any industrialized nation. Yep. So a lot of construction. Petrified National Park, Petrified Forest is a pet-friendly park. It's a pet-friendly park. Dogs are allowed on trails as long as they're on a leash. Wow, that's amazing. Yay. Petrified Forest National Park is named for its huge deposits of petrified wood, and the park covers about 346 square miles or 900 square kilometers. It encompasses semi-desert shrub steppe as well as highly eroded and colorful badlands, similar to Badlands National Park. It averages about 5,400 feet in elevation or 1,600 meters, and it has a dry, windy climate with temperatures that vary in the summers from about 100 or 38 degrees Celsius to winter lows below freezing. More than 400 species of plants dominated by grasses such as bunchgrass, blue rama, and saccaton are found in the park. Fauna include larger animals like pronghorns, coyotes, and bobcats, and of course a lot of other smaller animals, deer, mice, lizards, and 7 different kinds of amphibians and 200 species of birds. The Petrified Forest is known for its fossils, especially the fallen trees that lived in the late Triassic epoch, about 225 million years ago. The sediments containing the fossil logs are part of the widespread and colorful Chinle Formation, from which the Painted Desert gets its name. Beginning about 60 million years ago, the Colorado Plateau, of which the park is part, was pushed upward by tectonic forces and exposed to increased erosion. All of the park's rock layers above the Chinle, except geologically recent ones found in parts of the park, have been removed by wind and water. In addition to the petrified logs, fossils found in the park have included late Triassic ferns, cycads, ginkgos, and many other plants, as well as fauna, including giant reptiles called phytosaurs, large amphibians, and even early dinosaurs. Paleontologists have been unearthing and studying the park's fossils since the early 20th century. The park's earliest human inhabitants arrived 13,000 years ago. They are Clovis-era people and the ancestors of Native Americans. By about 2,500 years ago, ancestral Pueblo farmers were growing corn and living in subterranean pit houses in what would become the park. So you're probably asking yourself, how did these giant logs get in this desert, right? It looks like a desert now. Well, it didn't used to be a desert. There was actually a large river system with galleries of trees along the waterways. The trees died naturally over many thousands of years. Some floated downstream to form log jams, and the various forests in the park are these log jams. Over time, mineral silica from volcanic ash in various stages of crystallization replaced most of the organic wood. Minor minerals such as iron, manganese, and carbon add to the rainbow of colors. So these aren't actually wood anymore. This is one of the largest concentrations of petrified wood in the world. Some of the other ones are found in North Dakota, Argentina, and Egypt. It's definitely worth a visit if you're in the area. Sadie and I were there about a month ago, and it was in the 90s. It was a little too hot for us to do too much walking around, but definitely worth it. All right, moving on. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this leg of my road trip back west. I have a lot more to come, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, if you want to remove your personal information off the web, scan the QR code right here or use the link in the video description below to save 20% off your membership and start getting rid of your personal information off the internet. All right, I will see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. See you soon.